Friends, I am Dr. Sujit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Signs, symptoms and uses of Homeo-Remedy Graphites. Full name Graphites, short name Graphites, common name black lead, source element chemical world. Pathogenesis of Graphites. It acts on skin producing degenerative skin eruptions from which a watery, transparent and sticky fluid oozes. It also acts on gastrointestinal tract, causing diarrhea, constipation. On female genital area, it brings on menstrual molimina, leucorrhea, etc. Constitution of Graphites. Much suited to ladies of climacteric age, fat, fair and flabby, having irregular deposition of fat at selected location of the body with waxy, anemic look, split hair, unhealthy skin, brittle and deformed nails, suffering from habitual constipation with a history of delayed menstruation. Relation with heat and cold. Very chilly patient. Temperament, irritable and melancholic. Miasm, Shora. Diathesis, tubercular and cancerous. Note the diathesis. This combination, tubercular and cancerous diathesis, are covered by very few medicines. One of them is Graphites. On the right hand side, this is the picture of mother substance Graphites, from which potentized medicines are prepared. Mental journals of Graphites. Elements from grief and vexation, variable moods, great dread of mental and physical work with depression of mind. Very sad, think of nothing but death and salvation. They can remember past events but forget recent events. Sensation as if a cobweb stuck over face and forehead. Try to brush it off. All sensations are grade 1 symptom, most important symptom, and sometimes single symptoms can indicate a particular medicine. Music makes them weep and increases their sufferings. They're excessively cautious, timid, hesitating and indecisive. Physical journals of Graphites, specially adapted to women of climacteric age inclined to obesity, suffering from habitual constipation and delayed menstruation. Cracks and fissures on fingertips, toes, nipples, labial commissures and anus, etc. produces thickening and induration of skin, gland, tarsi, nails and scar. Tarsi is actually related to eyelids. Eyelids has got some inner structure. On the right hand side, it is small figure is given. It is called tarsi. It is written that here, look here, superior tarsal plate. From tarsi, the tarsal term has come. Moist skin eruptions oozing a watery, transparent, sticky fluid. Gastralgia and constipation better by drinking hot milk. Aversion to meat, fish, salt, sweets and cooked foods. Sexual debility from overuse. Emaciation of suffered parts. Decided aversion to coercion. Eradicates tendency to erysipelas. Here better in a noisy situation when riding in a carriage. Ailments from grief, vexation, suppression of skin disease, extremes of heat and cold, and overlifting. Physical journals of Graphites continuing. Contraction of muscles, bad effects of grief, fear, overlifting. Cataleptic condition. Cataleptic means actually the term has come from epileptic. In epilepsy, we know there are spasms of body, muscles, etc. Cataleptic means particular position of epilepsy. Say in an epileptic position, a person is he has leg is bent and head is straight and hand is bent. So if that position is fixed and the person cannot change the position himself or herself, then he is in a cataleptic condition. Conscious but without power to move and speak. Cramps and burns in different places. Digestive and skin symptoms alternate. Supersensitive to cold worsen bone pain, coryza and stomach problems. Tendency to grow cystic tumors. Wens, dropsy and edema. General modalities worse: cold, drafts, lights. During and after menses, motion, suppression of eruption, of secretions, empty swallowing, fat, hot drinks, warmth of bed, night, wet feet, scratching. Better, open air, after walking in, hot milk, eating, erection, eructations, and touch. These are the situation or various condition when the patient feels better. Previously it was worse, the other two total conditions. Head symptoms of graphitis: vertigo, words looking upwards, reading, showing, that is while reading is showing, rush of blood to head with flushed face and feeling of heat, brain and head feel numb, head feels pithy, skin of overhead as if drawn into folds, sensation as if cobweb on forehead, feeling of heavy weight and dull pressure at the occiput, as if head is drawn back, perceive pain and burning spot on vertex, hair matted, brittle, falling off, more from sides and vertex, bald spots, milk crusts, eczema capitis, picture on the right hand side, eczema capitis, scab sore to touch, during menses, headache with nausea. Eye symptoms of graphitis: sun's delight, that is delight is avoided, photophobia, ophthalmia, eyelids red, swollen, sore, crack at the outer canthi. Outer canthi means this portion, this is the eye, this is inner canthi, this is outer canthi. Ingrown lashes, that is lashes means eye, the small hairs in the eye, that is lashes, they are grown inwardly, inflamed, dry, scaly, pale tarsi. Tarsi means the eyelid, or the surface of the eyelid is called tarsi. That is pale. Slight vanishes during menses. Recurrent keratitis. Keratitis is actually inflammation of the cornea. Inflammation of the cornea is called keratitis. Eyelids fissured, eczema of eyelids, flictinuli, hot tears, eyelids heavy and falling. Letters appear double when writing, seen together when reading, cystic tumor on eyelids. Flictinuli also some sort of growth on the cornea and adjoining, this is called conjunctiva. Adjoining conjunctiva and cornea, some growth is called flictinuli. Cystic tumor of eyelids. Ear symptoms of graphitis: dryness of inner ear, thin, white, scaly, membrane over tympanum. Tympanum means actually tympanic membrane in the ear. Moisture in eruption behind ears. Briny otorrhea. This is briny otorrhea. The otorrhea is coming from like brine. Brine means salt water. Deafness, hears better in a noise. Tinnitus, hissing, detonation like a report of a gun in their ear. Tinnitus means different types of sound. Feel stuffed at full noon as air inside, as if filled with water. Snapping after every eructations. Nose symptoms of graphitis: dry with loss of smell, nose bleeds with rush of blood to the head, worse before menses, cold at menses, smell acute, cannot bear smell of flowers, stuffed coryza, scabs and fissures in the nostrils, sneezing on opening the eyes, chronic catarrh, discharge offensive especially during menses. You can call this also chronic catarrh. Face symptoms of graphitis: as of a cobweb on face, face pale, bloated, haggard, flushed. Acne before menses, lips cracked and sore, moist eczema around mouth and nose, barbar's itch. This is barbar's itch. The itch which is considered from infection of barbar's shop, that is called barbar's itch. Facial paralysis with distortion of muscles and difficult speech, falling of hair from chin, formication of lips during menses. Mouth symptoms of graphitis: angles of mouth ulcerated, breathe, smell like that of urine, Breathe smells like that of urine. Taste is sour, burning blisters on tongue, easy bleeding and swelling of gums. Blood from mouth taste is sour, salivation at night. Throat symptom graphitis. Nodulated goiter. Goiter. Nodulated. That is, some nodulation is there. The picture is not here. This is actually extra portion, that is some tumor like portion of goiter. Nodulated goiter, choking and swallowing from goiter. As of a lump in throat, worse on empty swallowing, urge to swallow from constant spasms. Chronic sore throat, tonsils enlarged. Look at this, enlarged tonsils. As if food would not go down from spasm. So there is so much spasm that food would not go down from throat. Urinary symptoms of graphitis. Urine shower, smelling, turbid, stream slender. Pain in sacrum or coccyx while urinating. Stricture of urethra. Stomach symptoms of graphitis. Aversion to meat, fish, cooked food, salt, sweets. Hot drinks, disagree. Excessive hunger or no appetite. Feels worse when hungry. Sour or foul eructations. Burning in stomach, causing hunger, better from eating. Drinking hot drinks, especially milk. Lying down. That is, hot milk gives relief. Morning sickness during menses, vomiting, vomiting of food. Periodical gastralgia. Gastralgia means gastric pain actually, with vomiting of food immediately after eating. Cancer of pylorus. See this is the area of pylorus. Right hand side. This is stomach. This is the area of pylorus. Cancer of this area. Vomiting, purging, icy cold sweat with headache. Abdomen symptom of graphitis. Flatulence. Cannot bear tight clothing around waist. Abdomen distended as from incarcerated flatus. Incarcerated flatus means wind in the abdomen, that is colon, which is locked. It is neither going upward, downward, or right, left. That is called incarcerated flatus. Of course, this is for the time being. It will be relieved after some time, giving some trouble. Pain as if intestine were torn. Cramp-like pain in abdomen with paucity of urine at night. Stool large, knotty, difficult to expel, stringy, slimy, coated or loose, brown, leucorrheic and very foul. Leucorrheic means food, stool with food particles, undigested food particles. Intestinal torpor, constipation for days, fissures tenace, cutting pain during stool followed by constriction and aching for several hours. Easy prolapse of rectum, piles, pains, worse from sitting, taking a wide step. Itching of anus and pudenda before menses, smarting, sore pain in the anus on wiping it. That is on wiping. On wiping the anus, this itching, anus, pudenda, menses, and smart opening, smart sore pain. On wiping it, that is when the anus is wiped off, then smarting sore pain is felt in the anus. Diarrhea from slight indiscretion in food. Tapeworm. This is picture of tapeworm. Male symptom of graphitis. Sexual debility with increased desire, aversion to coition, ejaculation too early, or failing during coition. Want of enjoyment, cramps in calf during coition. Hydrocele, accumulation of water in the testes. Priapism, excessive sexual desire in male. Impotence from excessive indulgence or masturbation. Female symptom of graphitis. Great aversion to coition. Aversion to coition in female, male, both in graphitis. Menses scanty, pale, irregular, painful. Swelling and hardness of left ovary after menses. During menses, hoarseness, coryza, cough, morning sickness, sweats, swelling of feet or headache. Leucorrhea, pale, thin, profuse excoriating. Comes in gases with weakness in back, worse before after menses. Leucorrhea in place of menses. Cancer of mammary from old cicatrices. Remaining after mammary abscess. Cicatrice means the healed out wounds. Healed out wounds, those form some thick tissue-like structures called cicatrices. It is often seen over the cuts, deeply cut surfaces after healing. Nipples sore, cracked, blistered. Retroversions of uterus. Uterus feel coming down through vagina. Vagina dry, hot, cold. Eczematous eruptions around vulva. Heart symptoms of graphitis. As of electric shock from heart to neck. Strong pulsation all over the body. Strong palpitation all over the body. Palpitations of the heart with anxiety. With nosebleed. Cold feeling in precordium. Precordium is the area related to heart. This is heart. The area of the chest portion related to heart is called precordium. Pulse slow during the first in morning. Eczematous symptoms of graphitis: burning, cramps and jerking, burning pressure beneath the armpit, arms, legs go to sleep, hands and feet either hot or cold, paralyzed, feelings in the limbs, edema of legs, horny callosities of hands and cracks. Look on these particular figures. State of the hand. There are so many deep corn, thick blackish corns and rough structures on this. Horny callosities of hands and cracks. Nail thick, rough, crippled, crumbling, ingrowing. Pain, thumb, joint as if sprained. Cannot stretch enough. Excoriation of thighs while walking. Cracks and fissure on tips of finger. Look at this. Cracks of tips of the finger are cracked. Bunion worse from heat. Fire better from a pressure. Bunion is hurt, swelling on the skin. Feet cold, wet, foul, excoriating sweat. Worse in the evening, toes wet from sweat. Respiratory symptoms of graphitis: constriction of chest as if too narrow, as if about to suffocate when falling asleep. Jump out of bed, take hold of something and must eat something. Worse after midnight. Cramps in the chest, voyage lacks control. Feel better when using it. That is when using the voyage. Hoarseness as soon as they start singing. Voyage husky, no control or modulation of voyage. Feel better as if continue to talk. Asthma, spasmodic with suffocating paroxysms, which wake them up from sleep. Better from eating. Dry, troublesome cough with sweat on face. Lacrimation worse, taking deep breath. Lacrimation worse, taking deep. Lacrimation is watery from water coming out from eyes. Neck and back symptoms of graphitis: pain in the nape of the neck. Nape of the neck. Nape of the neck means around C6, C5 vertebra. Shoulders worse, looking up and stooping the head. Sacral pain with crawling, numbness of sacrum. Goes down the legs. Pain the lumbar region as if vertebra were broken. Now three terms are there: sacral, sacrum, from sacrum, sacral term has come. This is sacrum. This is this portion of bone, S1 to S5. They have all sealed, joint. They are not discrete. They are joined. This is called sacrum. Coccyx are also joined. They are also C1 to C5. 5 coccyx, small bones. They are also joined. Coccyx and sacrum actually makes a single identity. But L5, L1, L2, L3, that is like lumbar 1, lumbar 2. These are 5 discrete. These are not discrete. So there are sacral pain, numbness of sacrum, pain in the lumbar region. This is the region. Sleep symptoms of graphitis: excessively tired and sleepy. Sleeplessness till midnight. Sleepy during day, horrible dreams. Does not feel fresh in the morning. Skin symptoms of graphitis: rawness in the folds of the skin. Eruptions cracked, moist, bleed easily. Worse on hand behind ears. Skin dry, rough, irritable, breaks easily and exudes a gluey moisture. Worse in folds and slow to heal. Eczema, anal, crural, palmar. Wandering and recurrent erysipelas. Eruptions worse from heat. Foul, acrid foot sweat, chaps the toes. Fever symptoms of graphitis: sweats often on front side of the body only. Sweat offensive, sour, cold, stains yellow. There may be entire inability to sweat sometime. Recurrent periodical fever, chill in the evening, worse from eating, better in open air and drinking water. One covers in all stages of fever. Once cover in all stages of fears. Old scars with indurated base and margins burn, ulcerate. Burning in old cicatrices. Old cicatrices means cicatrice is I've already told. This is healed up cut, a long cut which has been healed up with some thickness called cicatrice. This type of cicatrices sometimes burn, sometimes ulcerate, and there may be cancer even. In all these psychiatric problem relate to graphites. Old scar with indurated base, margin, burn, and ulcerate. Burning in old, they are all done. Complementary arsenic, causticum, ferrum, that is ferrum was like this thing, hepat, lycopodium, sulfur. Related medicine, calcarea fluor, carboanimalis, carbopage, calibicrum, and pulsatilla. With this, the video ends. Thanks for listening, viewing. Mind this, graphitis is possibly one of the largest and diverse remedy in homeopathy. It should be read many times carefully.